Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a short video explaining the meanings and the keywords of Surah Al-Humazah. Surah Al-Humazah is the 104th chapter in Surah of the Quran. This surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins by speaking about the evil nature of two types of people, the Humazah and the Lumazah. The Humazah is the one who slanders, the Lumazah is the one who backbites. And the difference between the two is slandering is doing something openly to someone's face, publicly to them, and backbiting is usually done in someone's absence and behind their back. Both of them are speaking untruths about the other person or disparaging their character, even if some of that which they say about them is true. But one is to do it in their face openly, slandering, and the other one is to do it behind their back. Allah Azza wa Jalla describes such people who do this as people who only care for the dunya, jama'a mala. All they want to do, as Allah says in verse number 2, is gather wealth and count it, addada. That's all they want to do. They just want money, they just want prestige, they just want fame, they just want influence and power. That's their whole life and their whole purpose in life. Because they think, as Allah says in verse 3, that that wealth is going to give them eternity, going to let them live forever. That money will give them some power and nothing can overcome them. But we all know the reality that no matter how powerful or rich, a single illness, a single disease, a sudden death, an accident, a freak act, anything could come and take away that person's life and wipe out all of their wealth and their influence. And that's why Allah Azza wa Jalla says, Kalla. It's never going to be the case that they will live forever just because they're powerful and rich. لَيُنْبَذَنَّ فِي الْحُطَمَةِ. They will be thrown into al-hutama. And al-hutama is from the names of the fire. And al-hutama means that which crushes and destroys. And that's what Allah then asks in verse number 5, and you'll see this word repeated throughout the Quran in many places, وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ. And وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ means what will allow you to know the reality, what will allow you to understand what this word means or this description means. In this case, the hutama, which is the crusher and the destroyer. Allah describes what it is that crushes and destroys. It is the fire of Allah Azza wa Jal that has been kindled. It is the fire of Allah that after being kindled, when the people are thrown into it, it will consume them and their hearts. It consumes them. Usually people are burned on the outside. It's your skin that's burned first and foremost. You are consumed from the outside, but the severity of the fire of the how, may Allah save us from it, is that it will consume a person from without and from within, that even their organs will be consumed with the fire. And so they will be made to stay therein. It will surround them from every single direction, and they will be placed therein in pillars or in braces to remain there for eternity. May Allah Azza wa Jal save us and our families from that punishment of the fire. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.